Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you would be safe and sound inside your homes. The Chinese born virus, coronavirus, is really putting life in danger. Yesterday, also, a huge chunk of people were declared as COVID positive in entire UT of J&K. So, this pandemic pressure is mounting huge. It is killing people, infecting people. In these days of pandemic, we need to be careful and extra watchful to save our lives first. Second important thing is that your examinations are approaching fast. They are scheduled in the month of November, for which the board has issued a notification. So better move is to remain inside your home, stick to the book so that you can prepare yourselves well for the coming examinations and can crack these examinations with good percentage of marks. And and it will benefit you in other way too that when you remain with the focus your physical contacts would be minimized, and when your physical contacts will be minimized, the coronavirus can't affect you. The government is planning to reopen schools with some SOPs, but it is up to the parents whether they would send their children to the school or not. So better move is to remain, stick to the books, put extra efforts, and do extra hard work. Dear students of class 12th subject political science, today we are dealing with one more important topic in our political science, that is the accession of Manipur. Dear students, Manipur became princely state in British India in 1891. And when partition plan was hit, so every princely state was given the option whether to join the Pakistani dominion or the Indian dominion. Before the independence, before some days of independence, 1947, the Maharaja Bodh Chandra of Manipur signed merger agreement with government of India on the assurance that the internal autonomy would be given to the Manipur. But the public pressure mounted there, and finally elections in Manipur were held in 1948, and it was the first state in India, or princely state in India, where elections were held on the basis of adult franchise. So in 1948, elections were held there, and Manipur became the constitutional monarchy. So when elections were held in the legislative assembly, all the parties opposite or we can oppose the merger agreement that the Maharaja signed with the government of India except Congress. So Indian government was in dilemma how to tackle this issue, and finally the Indian government, without the consent of this legislative assembly there, pursued the Maharaja Bodh Chandra there, and he signed once again the merger agreement with government of India in 1949. Thus, the Manipur became the part of the India, or Manipur acceded to India. This all about the accession of Manipur with India. But there were some resistment, or there were some resistment, and its effect can be still seen there. Dear students, I am repeating things within short duration of time. I will repeat the things. Manipur became princely state in 1891. Before some days of independence of India, the Maharaja Bodh Chandra signed merger agreement with government of India on the assurance that the internal autonomy would be given to Manipur. But the public pressure mounted there because Maharaja himself merged with India. So this public pressure when mounted there, finally the elections were held in Manipur in 1948. It was the first state in India where the elections were held on the basis of adult franchise. And when elections were held in the legislative assembly of the state, all the parties opposed the merger agreement except Congress. So the Indian government was in dilemma how to tackle this issue, and finally the Indian government, without the consent of the state assembly there or the legislative assembly there, pursued it Maharaja, and the Maharaja signed the merger agreement with India in 1949. Thus, the Manipur became the part of India and Manipur acceded to India. But this merger agreement went against the wills of the people because all parties were against this merger agreement except Congress, and still its effects can be seen in Manipur nowadays. But the Maharaja signed finally the merger this agreement with India, and nowadays it is the part of India. Thus, in 1949, Manipur acceded to India when Indian government pursued Maharaja Bodh Chandra without the consent of state assembly there. But the resistment is still seen there, its effect is still seen there. Dear students, it is all about the accession of Manipur to India. After watching this video, if any sort of confusion or query strikes your mind, you can call me on my number that's already in your position, and I am repeating the number, that is 7006671106, or WhatsApp me on the same number. And when you post your query by any means, by WhatsApping, by calling, within short duration of time, your query or confusion shall be cleared. But before leaving the class, I am advising you do see these things on your available political science reference books so that you can grasp the concept well. Because there is no substitution for self studies, I have told you many a times. And one more advice for you is that pandemic pressure is mounting here, so better move is to remain stick to the book so that you can prepare the things for the coming examinations, and also can defeat the COVID-19 infection by sitting in home isolation. Thanks. Be balanced.